Asian Network reports.
Before that, though, if you're a young voter, would you vote Conservative? Because Theresa May is really trying to get your votes. At her party's conference, she said the government will look again at the whole system of student finance in England. That'll include freezing tuition fees at £9,250, and graduates would also start paying back loans once they earn £25,000 a year rather than 21k. And it's after younger voters abandoned the Tories at the last election. Although they got back into power, they returned with fewer MPs. I've been speaking about this with marketing guru Nadeem from Azam Marketing.
They obviously had a hammer blow at the last election on the 8th of June, whereby Theresa May pretty much got hit for six, expecting a landmark victory, and she came very close to losing. So I think the only option they either have is to stick to their guns and reinforce their policies, or to move leftwards and try to compete with Jeremy Corbyn on his grounds.
Labour are doing well in attracting the youth vote, as you say. Is it because of the way they campaigned at the last election, do you think, using social media? What was it about that campaign that you think grabbed young people?
There's a big split between the traditional media, which is the print press, for example, which is heavily dominated by the right-wing media outlets such as the Mail and various other newspapers. And then we've got the online incarnations of the media. Now, in terms of social media, it tends to be dominated by the younger age groups, as you know. And for that reason, by emphasizing their strength on the online outlets, Labour were able to really build a presence that enabled them to really build their base over the last 3 years and then do as well as they did in the election on the 8th of June.
So we've talked a lot on Asian Network about seeing a shift with some Indian people switching from traditionally supporting Labour to the Conservatives, particularly Hindus, Sikhs, businesses. Do you think with young Asians that shift is evident at all?
From what I've seen, there tends to be a difference. Rather than on ethnic grounds, it tends to be more class-based. So you were mentioning the certain religious groups and certain groups in terms of business people, etc. And what we've seen in recent elections is the people who tend to be doing better as a result of the economy, they tend to vote Conservative, and those who are younger or doing less well, they tend to vote for the Labour Party.
This is BBC Asian Network.